guys, so today I have a video about all the different Wizard 101 schools. So as you know, when you create a character and you go through this guy's little speech, you get to pick the school that you want to do. And there's Fire, Ice, Storm, Myth, Life, Death, and Balance. And when you click on one of them, it tells you something that's really not helpful at all. So, in case you were actually wondering what the differences are between all the schools and which school is best for you, this is a quick little video to tell you all about that. So, I'm just going to get right into it. So I have a fire character here that has is a pretty high level. It almost has all of its fire spells, so it's an absolute great example of fire. For the rest of them, I'll just have to kind of tell you about it. I do have examples for storm and death, though. So yeah. So basically, for fire, I didn't know where I was going to log in. Sorry about that. So for fire, I'm just going to check its spellbook real quick. Basically, fire has alright health. It's pretty good. Fire's health is actually really good. It has pretty high damage. It's definitely one of the highest damage dealers. And it has a minion spell. You can cast minions, and or I think it has one minion spell. But really the thing that fire has, because every school has its own thing, the thing that fire school has is it has damage over time spells, which I think are great, especially when your foe is casting shields over itself. So I'm going to get into it real quick. The accuracy is actually pretty good also. So see, this is a damage over time spell. It's damage per pips over 3 rounds. And then you have Fire Elf, which is, everyone knows a Fire Elf, damage over time. So if your enemy is casting shield so that your fire does less damage, this damage over time will constantly break that spell, or break that shield, so that you can cast your best spells. There's also Scald, there's Fire Dragon, and so as you can see, lots of damage over time spells. The accuracy is at 75%, which isn't the greatest, but it's still decent. I hardly ever fizzle, but that's also because I have a lot of good gear with accuracy. So definitely one of the higher damage dealers. Has pretty good health actually, and alright accuracy. I find them to be very strong, especially with the damage over time spells. So that's it for fire. And I'm going to go over some of the schools that I don't have examples for, and that's balance. Actually, I do have examples for balance. Let me get back into that, sorry. But I don't have an example for myth. I don't have a myth character I can show you. They have alright health, they have medium-high damage, and they have tons of minions that they cast. They have shield breaker spells, so for example they have like Earthquake, which can break the opponent's shields, which cause you to do less damage. The secondary school for this character was Balance, and Balance, when it's your primary school, has pretty good health actually. It has kind of low damage though, and most of them are team player spells is what they're called, which means that they, like this one, Power Pip chance for the whole group is plus 35%. Donate Power gives 2 pips to the target. So as you can see, it has a lot of stuff like that. What I don't like about Balance, there's a lot of things I don't like about Balance. It has very low damage. It has high accuracy. It has 85% accuracy. But these spells, this Spectral Blast and Hydra, it's like the Hydra's 190 of Fire, Ice, and Storm attack, so each head does the damage. But if your enemy's Storm, you're only going to get the use out of 2 of those, or if it's Fire, you're only going to get the use out of these 2. And Spectral Blast, it's the same thing. It's 440 Fire damage, Ice damage, or Storm damage. So if you're fighting a Fire guy and you're also Fire, and then you just have to hope that, or if you're fighting a Fire guy, then you just have to hope that you're going to get Ice or Storm. And that applies for all of it. So that's that for Balance. For Storm, you have very, very, very low health. It's almost ridiculous how low the health is. You have extremely insane damage, like outrageous damage spells with Storm characters. And they have things like Tempest and the Leviathan, which are pretty much like the highest damage dealers in the game. So obviously they have lots of damage. I would say the #1 for damage. But as you can see, the accuracy is not 100%, is 70%. So 70% isn't really that much, but if you look at the damage, it's just insane. And as you get to a higher level, this character's only level 19, so you can't really tell. As you get to a higher level, you get insane damage spells. So really, when you fight as a Storm, you need to have someone to back you up. You need a healer, or you need someone to put shields on you, because they're I forgot, you get a Storm minion also. But anyway, because they just can't really do or they can't really survive by themselves because they don't have very good health and they don't have very good accuracy. So if you save up all your pips to, cast like whatever spell you have, it might fizzle, and then you're kind of out of luck because you don't have enough health to sustain yourself. So that is Storm. I don't have an Ice character to show you, but Ice has lots of health, lots and lots of health. Pretty low damage, but it has lots of defense. It has, like, spirit armor, and it has all sorts of stuff. It has Tower Shield, which is like the best card in the game. It gives you minus 50% damage. So Ice is just all defense, and lots of health, but pretty low damage. The accuracy is moderate. It's pretty good, I would say. It's okay. And so Ice is just a very good defense. Like, if you were to put an Ice with a Storm, you would pretty much be unstoppable. So that's that. And now I'm going to go over Life real quick. And as you can see, this character is only level 8, and you might notice it from my walkthroughs, which I have on my channel. Basically, for Life has really good health. It has medium damage and a lot of healing spells, which is really cool. You can heal yourself all the time. You can heal other people all the time, which is cool because when you are, because most people get this fairy spell from the Seraph in Unicorn Way, and it does 400 healing for yourself, but nobody else. So this, as I told you, this character is only level 8, so this is all I got, but it's 90% accuracy, which is really good. And then the healing spells, some of them have 100%, like this fairy, which heals other people also, and this minor blessing, which does 0 pips, and you can heal yourself. So while you're waiting on pips, you can actually heal yourself. So that's really cool. Life is pretty great. Now I'm going to get on my Death character, which is also a very low level, and I'm going to run it around Ravenwood and show you guys some examples of some of the other cards. So this is my Death character. It's level 4, but Death characters have really good health. Actually, it has very high health, and that's cool. And then it has closer to high damage, but it's definitely not like Firestorm. So I guess medium damage, but higher than most medium damage, if that makes sense, of the other schools. And the damage has, or not the damage, the Death spell, or the Death school, sorry, has spells. I don't have any of them yet on this character because I'm a level 4, I think I said. But they get spells that, do I have a mount on this character? Let me check real quick. Nope. Alright. They have spells that do damage, and then it heals you back. So, like, there's a spell where you do 450, or you do, like, 1,000 damage or something, you get 450 health back. So that's pretty cool. So this is the Death teacher, which I actually needed to talk to anyway, so let's just skip through that real quick. But, let's see, here's one. Ghoul. 160, the heartbreak means damage, but then you swap half of that to heal yourself. The vampire also does that. 350 attack, swap half to go to healing. And if you have, like, blades and traps and stuff, you do more damage and you get more health back. So that's basically what Death is. I showed you guys Fire. I showed you guys Ice, but I guess I'll pop in. I didn't really show you guys too many spells. So that's pretty much it. There's, Ice, Balance, Life, Death, Myth, Fire, and Storm. And so to sum it all up really, really well, the highest accuracy, if that's the most important thing to you, is Life. The highest damage is Fire and Storm. The highest defense is Ice, Life, and Balance. And so that's kind of how that goes. But, okay, I didn't even know I had to talk to her. But anyway, I guess I'm on the enrollment quest. So these are the Ice spells. It gets Tower Shield, which is what I told you guys about. So as you can see, it has 80% accuracy and it's pretty good damage. But like I said, a lot of it's defense. So, but it's pretty great. It's good damage. So yeah. So let me just run over it real quick. If you guys have any questions, you can definitely comment on my channel and tell me what you need to know, and I will definitely help you guys. But I know a lot of people, like myself, when you pick your first school, you don't really know what you're doing, and that's totally understandable. But so yeah, so I just hope this video helps you guys. So just to go over it really quick, Ice has lots of health, lowish medium damage, lots and lots of defense. That's their thing. Life has super high accuracy and healing spells, which is cool, and medium damage. And then Myth, I'll pop into real quick, but Death has decent health, medium damage, higher on the medium damage, and it attacks people and takes healing. And then the Myth School, which is here, I'll show you real quick. The Myth, come on. Okay, the Myth has, I don't really like Myth. I just suggest you stay away from it. It's 80% accuracy, medium damage, lots of minions. And this actually breaks the shield. So that's pretty much the only really good thing that Myth has. I just, like, I don't want to bash anyone that does myth. It's probably just a preference that I don't really care for it. But it's just very average. You get average health, you get average damage, all sorts of stuff. But you get lots of cool monsters, so that's cool, I guess. And so that's pretty much it. You know, fire, you get pretty good health, you get pretty good damage. It's the second best damage school, and you get the damage over time spells. And for balance, it's mainly to help out your team. You get, you know, pretty good health, you get lowish damage, and I just don't really think it's great, especially if you're soloing. It's pretty good for PvP actually, but overall it's just very average. So that's what I think, you guys, and if you have any questions, or if you need help picking a school or anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment box, and I will get back to you within a day, usually, is what I do. So yeah, let me know, guys. Thanks for watching so much. Please comment, rate, subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, then check out my channel and watch some more of my marvelous videos, because you are my marvelous subscribers. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!